Welcome to another episode of Jokes with the Dizzy on YouTube. So, a blind man goes to a wood factory searching for the perfect piece of pine. He's trying to build himself a shed in his backyard. So the blind man gets to this wood factory, and the guy at the wood factory says, "You know what? Alright, you're blind, so I'll give you a deal. I'm gonna give you a couple of boards to sniff out. If you can smell them and tell me what they are, and get it right, I will give you your pine for your shed in your backyard free of charge." So the blind man goes, "Alright, I could really use the help. I don't really have a lot of money. I'll sniff these boards, and if I get it right, then I get free pine. Awesome. Sounds good." So the guy at the wood factory goes to his assistant and says, "Hey, grab me a piece of maple." She grabs a piece of maple and sticks it up on the workhorses. And the guy at the factory says, "Alright, blind guy, smell these pieces of wood. He gets it right, we'll give you 3 chances. You get them all right, you get your pine for free." So the blind guy goes up and sniffs the board and says, "Is it maple?" And the guy at the wood factory is absolutely shocked. He can't believe it. He's amazed. "Wow, you got it right. Okay. Now, lady, go grab another piece of wood. Get some birch wood." So she grabs some birch wood and puts it up on the workhorses for the blind guy to sniff out. The blind guy gives it a whiff. Now I think that's birch. And the guy at the wood factory goes, "Holy shit, you guessed that one right too." Now, he's a little worried because he can't afford to give out free pine. So he tells his assistant, "You know what? Let's trick him. I can't give this out for free, so let's get him. Can you get up on the workhorse for me, please?" So the assistant gets up on the workhorse, strips off all her clothes, and lies down, and the guy at the wood factory goes, "Alright, give it a sniff. If you can tell me what piece of wood this is, then you got it." So the blind guy gives it a sniff, up and down. He goes, "Can you flip it over for me?" And the guy at the wood factory goes, Okay, yep. Roll over." So the assistant rolls over and gets back on the workhorses. Blind guy gives it a sniff. Thinks for a bit. This is a tough one. And he takes a while to give a guess, and he goes, "Is it the shithouse door to a tuna fishing boat?" Ha ha ha! Jokes with the Dizzy on YouTube.